Good morning, everybody. I am working on the suckers today. Today's goal is to paint the ridges, the tops, or whatever parts of the sucker white. Let those dry, and then start layering in the different reds and purples and pinks. And then I'm going to top it off with some little yellow spots all around it. That's going to, I don't know, kind of give it the like the inside of like the sucker, the little texture that they have. So it's going to be a lot of um, little guys to hit up today. So we're going to just hop right into it and cruise along, trying to use this like thinner brush here. Figured it's big enough to cover, but it's not too big to where I can't get into the side area here without too much overlay. Because admittedly I'm still kind of torn on whether or not I want to have a lot of bleed on this on the white with the top here. I may just do it like as if it's let's call it splotchy. The splotchy look here, the textured splotchy look that is on the that's on the whole thing. So my goal is to try to keep it a little bit cleaner, so that way those yellow dots really pop once I bring it over. So the yellow dots may be more of the accent piece versus the white that that I'm running right now for the top of it. So this will probably have to be hit up a few times, mostly because it's not thick enough. Like, this isn't thick enough. It doesn't seem to be I'm not gooping it on heavily. I'm kind of like painting it on instead of like using the knife and just, you know. So today is Tuesday, and I meant to do a video yesterday, but work got a little bit ahead of me, or I just had to do a lot of work. Talking to a few people, trying to get a few things going, and just, you know, how life is, you have to push things that are not as important. My goal is to try to put a video out every Monday, but, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So we'll see about tomorrow or even today, depending on, again, the continued workload that I have. I was working on Studson's helmets this morning and yesterday. So Studson's a good company. I like Studson. Solid people, great salesmen and women, awesome people that run it. So if you're ever in the construction or excavation, you know, anything that involves or the needing of a helmet, check out Studson.com. They're a good company. I like them. Not just because I work for them here and there. So, but they're like good people. I like them. So when I did the suckers, my idea was to try to, when I made them originally, was to try to have it so that they were sitting naturally on the tentacle, and kind of like how things rotate naturally outwards when you're pulling up. So it looks good. My favorite tentacle is this little guy back here, kind of coming out on the rear end of Davy, and he's got, this is going to be very difficult to paint, but he's got the it's all wrapped up. It's just kind of like, it's like curled up inside, and I'll bring you in to show you later. But that one will be difficult to paint. That one will be difficult for sure. So I am for many years have been primarily digital and print branding designer. But for many months now, I have been trying to expand my my portfolio and try to bring in more animation. And there are a lot of designers that have specialties. You know, some designers are really web-based or user experience or interface, UI, UX, and I came into the design world before that was a thing. So besides the web-based, I have a working knowledge on coding, but you won't see me coding just because it's not my forte. I will admit that. It's like for some people that work on cars, they won't do exhaust, you know, or they can, but they won't, you know. That's kind of how I see it. Can or just, you know, have someone else do it that's better at it or more efficient. So typically when I do design work, I'll do the web page design so that they have an idea of what I want or what the customer wants, and then I will put all of my designs in like a, you know, like a PDF or whatever, and send that to them, and then they'll go, okay, let's make it like how we can make it. Oftentimes we have loftier goals in design than what might be possible or what might be the web person's capable of, but it has come a long way from when I first started designing. So it's really cool to see, you know, the capabilities of design. So anyways, back to what I was trying to say originally was I started doing a little bit more animation. And you'll see it progress as time goes on, because that's one of my goals this year, is to really, really, really become good at animation. Put it in the old portfolio. Make me a little bit more appealing to clients, customers, employers, so on and so forth. So, plus it's fun. It's really fun. It's difficult, but it's fun. So anyways, the recent title sequence for this video that I've already done, and it's fun. It's nothing crazy. It's just, you know, it's just something that you can tell that it's like, oh, you know, I can see what he's doing here, but it's a work in progress. Life is a work in progress. You gotta keep perfecting, keep moving, because if you don't, well, you get stagnant and you're stuck working on the printing press when the computer is in full swing, if that makes any sense. So definitely gonna have to recoat this white, probably one more time, I would say. It's just, hold on one second, let me show you. Well, I've made some progress. Not completely done on the suckers here, but we're doing good. I was videoing and it stopped videoing for some reason, or maybe I didn't press play and then it just kind of turned off. Anyways, I got some work done while I thought I was videoing, so sorry about that. Anyways, so moving on, you'll see here that I've made quite a bit of progress throughout. Got to do down here, over here, and a couple back here as well. While this dries, while the suckers dry, I'm going to work on more highlights, bring in a little bit brighter blue on the back here and just dab in. Try to, you know, make it look good. So everyone in the house has responded nicely to this, and that feels good. That feels good because, you know, kids are very honest. You know, when it was black, when it was all black, the kids loved it. It was scary, it was spooky, and when you change things, you know, they'll tell you if they like it or not. They'll be completely honest. So I was curious to see what their approach was going to be on trying to tell me whether or not they liked it. And being that they're going to look at it for a little while, I'm glad they like it. Right now, we are looking at the suckers. And as you can see, they need to have another coat to make sure that they're all white. At least that's my goal here. I will bring in off-white color as like the base of the top, but I just want to, like, you know, think of this as the primer of the light color, so that way when I start to apply the darker colors, it's the black isn't showing through. So anyways, as you can see, we're done on the suckers for now. Let's move to Davy's face. So we're again welcomed by Champ and his curiosity. Hey, bud, careful. So what we're gonna do is try to match the blue that I came up with last time, then lighten it using the aquamarine or aqua green and a few of the shaded blues that sorry, I had to squeeze in there a little bit better. Let's do some white. And I'm just gonna go with a little dab of aqua green here. Like a little over a pea, just because that's what came out. Stir it all up. Ooh, that's like a nice mint. Light mint. it is. Let's check it out. Can you see that? From there to there. So that should lighten a lot of this up here nicely. Clean off my brush real quick. Get rid of the, oh no. Fellers. Go with this one. Go down. Can you see that? Just that de-escalation of light. You know, just the dropping down. That's the goal. And I'm doing this sparingly, perhaps. I'm not trying to overwhelm the viewer with a lot of highlight. Really like this left side here. So now it's my goal to try to carry that over to the rest of the front here. And then I'll do that, lay down, lay down. So yeah, that's the goal here, is to just try to carry this over to each individual arm. Just a little dab will do. It's feeling more barnacle-like. It almost comes off as a toothpaste color. Just bringing it around, nothing crazy. and valleys. Peaks and valleys. With the whites that I dabbled in on the last time I painted, it's close. Like some of the darker tones that I'm pulling from on this cardboard here, or this swatch of color, it's close on some areas. So it's kind of good. It won't be too far removed on the lighter color, but I'll have to try to go just kind of just white, maybe just little bits of white. I had some good advice when I was in art school. And it's to like not keep, like when you're blending colors, don't just keep things black, you know. They could be a base, right? Like what we have here, but like you're gonna want to bring in blues, you're gonna want to bring in dark purples, you're gonna want to bring in, because the way light works on everything, nothing is just one solid color. Like even if you were to take a picture of like a matte black car, that matte black car may be matte black on a paint swatch, but when you put it in a picture, it has reflection of light. Say it's next to a bunch of trees. Well, that brown light from the trees carries over to the flat black car. So that paint isn't solid black. It's got dark browns in it. It's got lighter browns in it. You have to be cognizant of those changes of light. And I practice that every time I paint. Just because I'm trying to elevate the quality of paint. And the guy that told me that, his name is Alan Garnes. He is an amazing painter, an amazing artist, and follow him on Facebook if you want. I don't know if he's public or not, but he's got a great artistic ability. Very inspiring. So I'm losing the blue and it's turning white. So I'm try to leave that as a darker area. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. This is gonna be the darker area back here. So the highlights are gonna be less. At least that's what I'm planning. So again, if you were a diver and you were coming down to see the monster from underneath, you're coming in from the front. Hopefully not from the back, because that would be super creepy. Like, what is this thing? This monster from underneath. He's got treasure. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. I want to say thank you for joining me once again. This is the third installment, part 3. And it didn't suck too bad. But it was not friendly on the neck. Not Only on the neck. So next time you see me, maybe I will have filled in the whites a little bit more, and we'll be ready to apply some pinks, some yellows, some darker colors to kind of, Lisa Frank it a little bit. I think that'll be good. Cheers. Have a good one.